Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another Let's Play. And it's quite early in the morning because today we will have maintenance once again. And so instead of starting with my normal Brexit program today on a Tuesday, I got started with the STFC Let's Plays, which I film every day for my German and my English Let's Play now. And so we get started with the basics in the morning already. My ships have been out mining, etc. And overnight I left some ships in an outpost fight. And that's why I left them there at the moment. It's in Dock A, my cube, and in the last dock is my Koskari. They are a little hint for the upcoming outpost crew video that I'm filming tomorrow for this week. Because I tested some crews once again, and they worked, because before that, in the last outpost I did, my Koskari was completely destroyed, and my cube was seriously damaged as well. And now you see my cube almost got no damage, and the Koskari is quite damaged but still alive, and that's a good sign for those crews that I was testing last night. And so look forward to that crew test video on my main channel. But right now I still need to do some daily stuff before we take a look at the events that are still running. So I have to get my overnight miners to some hazard systems in the hope that somewhere there I will find... Oh, come on. Yeah, what, another bug before maintenance once again. Yeah, it's usually... Oh yeah, starting really well today. Scopely is giving me the ad space once again. So if you ever thought about supporting my work on STFC, have a look in the video description, in the pinned comment, or in Discord. There's a so-called action plan for a stable STFC that was invented by one of my viewers. It's kind of a crowdfunding that I'm paying in, and some of my viewers are supporting. So if you ever thought about supporting, that's the place where you could go. That's my main priority, why I also didn't get the Elite Battle Pass this month, for example. That money goes into that. And so I'm advertising that piece whenever the game is crashing, like it just did now. So it's kind of like Scopely saying, yeah, this is the place for your outside views ad here. But I hope it's restarting quickly. So let's go to that ship one more time. One more time. Yeah, that's always the issue with before maintenance. I don't know why it always the performance is even worse before they even start maintenance, as if they're doing something beforehand that they don't tell us. But it's most of the times that's the case. But I'm sending the miners to hazard mining systems for my dailies. There also was a mining event going on, Latinum Rush, of course, and I also have Pinnacle of Power material mining, which I completed with that. And I thought I did some... Oh no, I didn't have any more tickets for the ticketed events. Otherwise I would have done one of that as well. But yeah, so the cube. Let's quickly repair that one. Let's change the crew. Just quickly have to check, did I save that one yesterday? I think I saved the wrong one, so I'll save that here. And I still wanted to change that one. Where is it? Where is it? There's that one. And I do need to put Grush on there because... For my dailies, I have to go far out into space, and my cube doesn't necessarily go all the way because of the warp range. That it's not good enough on my cube yet, but we first will go there. So just let it fly, because I have a few other things to look at in the meantime. So we can let the cube fly. And let's check in the morning. When can I claim everything again? In 8 hours. Yeah, it was quite late yesterday for that one. It's that's a bit the price for juggling with 2 accounts now, like with the new or the new start account that I'm doing for the German Let's Play, where I also have the auto dubbing on it so that you can watch that too. But this is a nice one. I just upgraded the Serene Squall and didn't pick that up yet. So let's see if the bulk refine is working. Yes. There was some Mbanga storybook, but I will use the token I just got for more Mbanga storybook, because that is... Didn't I just get one? I thought I just got some of these. I thought I saw them. What's going on? I will have to rewind that video for myself, because I thought I saw them as rewards from this claim, that I got those in the tier 5 claim. I don't know if I'm Delulu now, but yeah, I can rewatch that later and then talk to support about that one. Nevertheless, we also quickly have to check the factions, because I can do the claims here in the factions as well. That's always a bit time consuming in the morning to pick up everything, but I just see that I kind of forgot to get some more ship parts or blueprints. Yeah, I mean blueprints, not ship parts, because I'm still working towards the Op 70 ships, or the Shipyard 70 ships, and I'm working hard on the credits for that, because obviously the upgrade one will be the Crancher, but I still will get all 3 of them. You know me and ship collecting, but the upgrade one will be the Crancher. I hope that I get enough blueprints for that in time, because the last time I did the exchange, I finally got epic blueprints again in this Formation Armada exchange, but it was the Enterprise E. I got 40 blueprints for the Enterprise E, but I would have preferred the Crancher, to be honest. But I'm still on my way to Op 69. That's running still. So I started building it, but I just let it run because I still have research to do. I obviously still have to collect a lot of the blueprints for the Op 70 ships, so I'm not in a rush. I'm only doing the Op 69 thing because I need the R&D Department 69 for some hazard research, and I'm not rushing to 70, especially not as long as I don't have the blueprints together. But I also see that I urgently have to send out the Reliant again to get some material for the exchanges here. So, still collecting this stuff because in the end, I still need to do the Apex event, so I need the directives and I need the credits, because if I do the officer exchange here, I still get transporter patterns, and they're in the transporter pattern sections. There are new officers, as you know, and so I want to get as many transporter patterns as I can to get the shards for some of the PvP officers I haven't maxed. In this case, we will just do 3 things here with the Bajorans, because for filming tomorrow morning, because we're not through all of the F2P refits, I have to leave the refits here because I will film a little bit about that tomorrow as well. So I'm not picking up everything in the Bajoran faction store that I could now. But I don't know at what time I will start filming that and so on. So I want that to be available when I start filming. But as you can see, there's a lot of claiming to do. Even if I didn't have the time, to get a lot of the resources which I usually would exchange here, like the Zindi scrap. I didn't have time for the Zindis recently. I didn't have time. I have to send out the Reliant again, but I needed the chip slot or the dock for the outposts at the moment, and so I'm skipping some stuff, but that's what I always said. You need to set priorities if you have limited time. I mean, if you're someone with a lot of spare time that you can and want to invest into that game, that's really great. But next to my work and my voluntary work, I have limited time, and now building up a second account, which is so different from what it was 3 years ago, because there's so much you can achieve in a very short time without let's put that without breaking my own rules that I set up in the "Don't Do My Old Mistakes" video. I just went to Ops 20 yesterday, and additional events popped up. So I have the beginners battle pass still. I already got the duality or causality battle pass. I got the Ferengi battle pass. There's so much stuff I'm getting there, and that's why I need to keep on track, because I want to show with that account how fast you can do things nowadays, and that's really, really interesting, how quickly you can get through there without spending a lot of money. I spend a little because I get too annoyed with just one building queue and one research queue, so I got the second of both, but that's kind of it. And the new battle passes will be, so the causality one and the Ferengi one, that will all be just the free pass, but still they give me a lot of material and additional stuff, so that is quite a boost, I must say. And here the formation victory chest was what I meant. I just got Enterprise E blueprints from there, 40 in the exchange yesterday, and I can exchange again in 4 days, but hoping for Crencher blueprints next time. I always want to say shards, that's why I have to stop myself, because shards as officers, blueprints as ships. In German, I always have to watch out that I use the correct terms as well, because you just as some common language, you would just say pieces, and so whatever you mean. And so I really sometimes have to think about in English, what's the correct term now? Because in German I just will throw down pieces, the German version of pieces, of course, but nevertheless. So that's quite annoying how long you need just to pick the stuff from the factions, as you've seen. So now the ships have arrived, so we can have a look out if we find any mines in hazard space. 250 looks like a good one, and it's the only one this time. So, oh no, there's a second one, but 250 is better. Let's take that one. Usually in ore space, it's completely crowded, and I don't know why I always get something somewhere else, and most of the times I don't get ore, but this time I should film more often when I'm trying to do that, because this time I got an ore mine in hazard space as well. That's quite nice. And let's see, what about crystal? There we got crystal as well. So that's a lucky day, because usually most of the times I'm doing that, I'm getting 1 or 3 mines, but I only need 1 to do the dailies. But still, it's nicer to get them all, to have all the ships working without waiting for them to return home first. So we have a protection in place for G6 miners in G6 space on non-zero nodes. So OPC doesn't count here, only 0 nodes count. So I can just send them from one mine to another, as I did now, because they do mine, and so nobody except some trolls could attack me here OPC, but most of the trolls usually cannot reach there, or reach there with something proper. So, and that's what I meant. I didn't have to use the transwarp for the first one because now the cube has already arrived here, and so we can do some Romulan hunting here. I'm just looking out for the 69ers. Of course, I can do 68 as well, but they only bring 1 point each. And so I'm trying to get more before I fly into a bigger system. So I usually look out for the 69s or hope for a number of 69s. And another crash. Yeah, now you know why the action plan stable STFC is in place or put in place by one of my viewers. Nevertheless, gives me time to talk a little bit about what you might want to see. So if there's anything that you would like to see in this Let's Play, because I'm picking what's due. Like now, I still have to do some dailies because I have to film that early, and we will also take a little look at the events in a second. But if there's something certain where you say, yeah, you have to do that on Op 68 or soon 69, as you can see, it's another 41 days if I don't speed it up, then please write in the comments below the video and on Discord, and I'll see what I can do. So otherwise, I just do standard Let's Play. And standard Let's Play for me means I just do what I need to do at the moment in the Let's Plays and talk about some related things, so to speak. By the way, while I'm filming this, today in Germany, the carnival season starts, and that's quite a serious thing. I have to go to one of my carnivals club's dinners tonight. There I'm the vice president. That's why I'm going to that one and not to my local one where I'm living. Of course, I'm a member there too, but I'm a vice president at the other one. And so we will start celebrating Carnival today. And that goes kind of a whole season from November 11th at 11 o'clock 11, that whole thing starts. So 11 minutes after maintenance starts today, Carnival starts. It's kind of a little funny coincidence. But nevertheless, and that goes through to a week before feasting time, before Easter happens. So there will be several months of a lot of events and stuff. On Saturday there will be the big proclamation of our Carnival Prince in city center, where all the carnival clubs from the city will march into our or march towards our town hall, or city hall in our case. And there will be a big gathering. The prince will be announced there and everything. So it's really a fun thing, and it's just interrupted by a little Christmas season, and then we have a little carnival break for Christmas, and then the carnival starts over again, and we will have even a big trek through our city then on so-called Rose Monday, and there will be hundreds of thousands of people on the street to watch hundreds of those trucks, themed trucks, riding through the city, throwing candy and stuff at people. So yeah, that's a really fun thing. And we have a local track here as well where I'm living. It's not hundreds of trucks, but it's nice as well. They will drive just below my balcony, so I always have a house party here. People visiting because from my balcony you can really see a lot. And all the trucks, people on the trucks always try to throw some candy on my balcony as well. It's a really funny thing, and it's kind of a tradition. Everybody always links that to Cologne, but in Westphalia, where I live, we do have a nice carnival here as well. It's different from that in Cologne, which is a major carnival city, but still really good fun here. But I got there only because today is the day when I'm filming this where the whole thing starts. And that means also a lot of appointments. And I have to, I need to talk to our organizer about that. In the other carnival club on Saturday, I will have to do some bartending as well, because the member of the Princess Guards, we have a local prince here as well, and I'm a member of the Princess Guards in that club. They are doing the bartending for girls' night and stuff like that. So the guys are the guys behind the bar, and for a couple of hours, of course, I'm doing that too. It's all voluntary work, of course, but doing that for each other is just the fun. And if the guys, I'm sorry I have to say that now, that complain about this, that I'm telling about my life as well in the Let's Plays, and do not the full STFC explanation work here on the Let's Plays. That's the whole point of a Let's Play, that I can talk about other things as well, that I can talk about what I'm doing. That's what the people who wanted me to do Let's Plays were interested in as well, for not just explaining the one topic like on my main channel, but just to talk about a lot of things, and that's what I like about these Let's Plays. And so if you enjoy this kind of videos, please do subscribe to this channel. If you're not interested in those, then this is not the channel for you. So then you're very welcome to visit my explanation channel. That's why I have two very different channels. And so there's the 71, and that's why I'm flying into this big system here, by the way, because here I can get 70s, I can get 71s, especially the 71s were very important for a few missions for me, because I could also do a G7 mission already by going to one of the level 70 systems in G6 base, because level 71 hostiles do show up here, as you've seen. And as you can see, there's another. So I can score more points for my dailies here, of course, with these hostiles, but I also could finish some missions here. So these systems, you should know if you're a G6 player. I need Grush to get here with my cube, but still, I can get here. I can defeat some of the hostiles. It's a hazard system, so I won't survive for too long. But it's a 500% hazard system, so I'm not near that hazard resistance. But I got a number of level 71 hostiles already, so that's fine for me. And even against the combat triangle, so that's fine. And I should have finished my daily for 2 factions with this, by the way. And so this is a really helpful system. And the cube will soon be gone, but then we switch over to the Klingons. But I'm quite sure we finished that. See if that's the last attack or the last before the last. No, it's still not dead. That's nice. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's get there. Nope. Then hazard struck. But before we send it then via transwarp to the Klingon space, because I want to drag it out too much, let's have a quick look at the dailies. Yeah, the hostile hunts are done. The Federation is done. The Klingons are done. So all quickly finished with that, and so I just have to go to Klingon space again to do the Romulan ones. And so we just jump here with transwarp to make it quicker. At the same time, we can pick up some event scoring. Oh no, that was the Outpost champion. Oh no, that was the Romulan hunting from the Outpost champion, which I still had to do. I saved that for this morning. Because I knew I would hunt Romulans. So why make a lot of stress last night, where I had limited time anyway, to get the Romulans hunt done at that point when I knew I would hunt Romulans this morning. So I just later need to check if I completed the event with the Romulans I hunted or have to go back there. But I got a good amount of those by just doing my dailies. And that's why I always look at the events. Is it worth stressing yourself to do it still at night, or can it wait until tomorrow when I'm hunting those anyway for my dailies? It's the same with mining events where no, I'm mining overnight, and so that's fine too. So now we have to have a look out for some 69 Klingons here. There are other people hunting here as well, but we need to do a few Klingons in this system where there's no hazard, because the biggest issue is the hazard. And so I just hit some 68 as well to respawn some 69ers. Yeah, I can take that one too. And the Kirshara at the moment is working quite properly. The problem is only the crashes, because when it crashes, the Kirshara queue is deleted. And so I cannot do anything but programming the Kirshara then. So that's not so funny. But as long as the game doesn't crash, the Kirshara is working properly at the moment. I have to give Scopely that after complaining about that for years. So when the game is stable, the Kirshara is a great asset. So if you have it in your tournament store, and at the next tournament you have a way to get the Kirshara, get it, upgrade it, because for me this is a big help as long as the game doesn't crash. I even don't know if you've seen the video yesterday. With the speed crew yesterday in Mirror Universe, I could have done even more. And there's just one thing now. I talked about the Kirshara, and now it deleted the queue way ever. Yeah, I shouldn't talk positively about the Kirshara because then it malfunctions. Yeah, funny. But well, we're getting close to maintenance. I mean, it's still 2 hours until maintenance, but I really started filming STFC very early this morning to avoid that. But sometimes there are issues with game performance before maintenance, as I said, and I'm feeling some of those this morning. And I already filmed the Let's Play on my small account in German, and there were some issues as well. But last night I had really bad issues with this error code 5 and coming up again and not going away until I completely restarted the device and stuff like that. And the pink mines are up again regularly. So I hope during maintenance today they're gonna do some fixes, because there's still many more fixes they have to do than what they always do when they do Arcfall updates. So I'm looking forward to some proper updates here. And so let's get the last 69, and then we just fly over to the 70 system here as well, to Krovas. Let's fly him over, and in the meantime, let's have a quick look at the Outpost Romulan event. No, that wasn't the one. With two different Outpost event thingies here. So I still need to hunt some Romulans, but the level is all the same, so it's just that I need to be 61 to 70, because 71s are a bit rare, but it's not that many points I still need, so that's quickly done. After we're finished with the Klingons, we can just jump back to Romulus for a second, and then finish that event as well. I still haven't picked up the outpost rewards from last night. So that's the retaliation one. That's the strike one. So we can soon work on the building again, and that's just my normal PvE chests. And some Romulan messages again, which is quite good for the exchanges in the faction stores, although I stocked up via the Borg Delta Quadrant thingies again. But I might soon have to go there again because I'm spending a lot, but I'm getting a lot of credits every day via the faction store because I did this, I completed that favor that gives me even more credits for these exchanges, and that really brings me a lot of credits every day. And as I said yesterday, I still need to do some more mirror grinding, but that's a little bit hard at the moment. So there we already have a 71 Explorer, which is within the battle triangle, which is even nicer. But then we, oh come on, we still take those because they're there. And then there's a 70 up there. This will not score for the event, of course, because it's Klingons and not Romulans, but this will quickly give me my other 2 dailies that are still needed. Because I do all the faction dailies, they will even out each other on reputation, but they will give me credits as well, and I'm collecting as many faction credits as I get at the moment. Unless it's from a different faction store, there I might have different priorities. So still, whatever you can get easily like these, I just do. Because as you've seen, it doesn't take that long to do the dailies for those. Oh, there's another 70. That makes it even easier and more probable to do that. It's another 500% hazard system. It's an iron storm. So I will not survive that long. So I really have to make the best out of my time. But the best out of my time means quickly erasing the Kishara queue myself and sending my ship quickly up there in the hope that I get those 2, which are Explorer 71s, which is the best you can find as someone with a Borg cube, and take those 2 out as well, because that's a lot of points again for my dailies. And then let's have a look. There's another 70. Oh, that's a really nice collection to this morning. And another 70. Will be a bit harder once I really go to Ops 69, because now, of course, a 70 scores more for a 68 account than for a 69 account. But it will still be doable because I can hunt level 70 ships here, or level 71 ships at that regard. So the 71 will probably survive because I'll be dead before that. But I can do that, and it is still doable. So I can upgrade without a problem because I can manage to hunt these hostiles. So there's not an issue with that. No, it didn't survive. But then the hazard got me. So that was fun. And now we quickly jump back to the Romulans to finish the event as well. Oh, that's, by the way, a fun thing. I'm switching accounts here, of course, between the new start account, which is Ops 20 now, and my 68 account here. And somehow my bookmarks are mixed. First of all, when I put the new account on this device first, all my bookmarks from my big account are gone. Yeah, everything I saved before is gone, and I just programmed a few new. That's the bottom 3 systems. But then it just added the bookmarks from my Ops 20 account to my Ops 60 account, and vice versa. That's completely annoying, and I have no clue why. And that happens for years. I complained to Scopely before about that in the last years, and still nothing changed. As soon as you do that, as I do that for the first time here, they disappear. Although 70 is not better than a 61, so I should wait for a 71 here. Although that's only 10 points more. So I could go to a lower level system to do that, but now it just jumped here, so let's try the best we can with this system. I mean, we get some experience points as well, so why not? But we easily can do some 69 hostiles here as well. But there's another 71. Let's take that one first. That brings 10 points more. And another 71. So why not? And let's see where this gets us. I mean, I would need about 1171, so I should put some others in between. But still. Even have to come back once more to a non-hazard system, that's fine as well. But it's not a very complicated event, as you see, because I didn't do anything last night, so I'm just doing my dailies and almost finished the event already, and just have to hunt a few more Romulans now to complete that, so that's not a big issue. Didn't want to do that. Okay, but it's already getting there. And let's just take that one while we're here. Let's take the closest. And hope that we get the 71 Explorer as well. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, and we're getting close to finishing, and if not, so just come back one more time into the other system. I just did that hazard system for fun now. But we managed. So we also completed the Outpost Champion here, and with that got the other Outpost Champion meta as well. So that's some nice achievement. And if the cube dies now, not so bad. That's great. So with the death of my cube, I think for today, that's the most I can do in a row. The rest of the day, I always have quickly press some buttons here, quickly press some buttons there, because I'm just glad that I finished before maintenance today with that. And now I can step over to my UK videos and start filming there. And we'll see us again tomorrow here. And as I said, if you want something certain to see on this channel, just put it in the comments below the video on our Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.